Recent natural disasters like Kerala flood in 2018 and Uttarakhand glacial disasters, etc., compels the authorities to preserve the ecosystem or environment in a more friendly manner. But is this preservation comes at the expense of lives and livelihood of the people living over there? We need to think about it. Hello everyone, I am Teresa George and welcome to Ekam IAS. Before going to the details of this eco-sensitive song, let's first see why eco-sensitive songs are in news, and the answer is, recently Kerala government has requested to the center that to exclude some of its land area from the purview of ecologically sensitive areas. And the excluded areas include human habitation land and farmlands and public institution occupying land to be excluded from the purview of ecologically sensitive areas. The Kerala government has also requested to the centre to declare 10 of its protected areas like national park or wildlife sanctuaries in the Kerala state to have 0 ecologically sensitive areas. Before going to the details of the eco-sensitive zone, which laws governs it or what does it mean the eco-sensitive zone, let's first see what made the Kerala to request to the central government to declare so. The answer is, recently Supreme Court's 3-bench judge has ordered that it is mandatory to have at least 1 kilometer of ecologically sensitive areas around the protected forest. This made the Kerala government make the 2 requests. Now, let's see what made the Kerala government to request so. If we analyze the Indian map, we can see that Kerala is such a small state. As per the Madhav Gadgil report, most of the area in the Western Ghats are ecologically very sensitive areas where the human activities are prohibited or not allowed according to the Madhav Gadgil report. And if we come to the land area apart from the Western Ghats, we can see that most of the areas are occupied by water. That is, Kerala as a state is much rich in backwaters and canals and waterfalls, etc. This makes the state Kerala very scarce in land. That is very scarce in productive land. And recent judgment, that is protected area, recent Supreme Court judgment that protected area should have at least 1 kilometer as the ecologically sensitive areas makes the state to a more difficult situation, because the people living over there, that is in the ecologically sensitive areas, people may live there and they may have some livelihood. It got disturbed and these peoples become landless and they lose their livelihood. The states find it very difficult to relocate them or rehabilitate them. This is why the Kerala state requested to the centre to exclude some of its area from the ecologically sensitive areas. Now, since these ecologically sensitive zones are in use and it is a very important static portion from the UPSC CSE perspective, let's see more details about the eco-sensitive zones. That is, eco-sensitive zone or eco-fragile zone. These are the transition zones or the buffer zone around a protected area. And it is ruled by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change issues the procedures or guidelines to be followed while declaring a eco-sensitive zone. And the eco-sensitive zones are declared under the Act, Environment Protection Act 1986. The Act clearly says that the area around, that is 10 km around the protected areas like national park or wildlife sanctuary falls under the category of ecologically sensitive areas or eco-fragile zones. But this may vary from 0 to 10 km based on the socio-political conditions of the state and ecologically sensitivity of that area. That is, as I said, the eco-sensitive zone as per the law can vary from 0 to 10 kilometers, but the Supreme Court judgment has made it mandatory that zero eco-sensitive zones are not allowed, but at least 1 kilometer of eco-sensitive zones are now onwards mandatory. The eco-sensitive zones or eco-fragile zones are declared in order to protect the national park or wildlife sanctuary from the ecological damaging activities that are done by the humans like construction, mining or road building, etc., which may cause the ecological balance of that area. And this zone, that is ecologically eco-fragile zone or eco-sensitive zones, act as a buffer zone between the human activities and the national park or wildlife sanctuary, which should be protected. But some activities are allowed in these ecologically fragile areas, and at the same time some activities are restricted and some activities are prohibited. Let's see what are the activities. Construction activities like setting up of a major hydropower projects and commercial mining as well as commercial use of firewood, etc. are prohibited in these ecologically sensitive areas. And the regulated activities include felling of trees and drastic change in agriculture system, setting up of hotels and resorts, erection of electric cables are included in the regulated activities. And the permitted activities are the ongoing agriculture and the horticulture practices that are done by the locals, organic agriculture, rainwater harvesting, use of renewable energy source and adoption of green technology for all activities. These are the prohibited, regulated and permitted activities in the ecologically sensitive areas or eco-fragile areas. As of now, we have seen what are ecologically sensitive areas and which laws governs it and more details about it. Now, let's move on to a model question, and the question is, with reference to eco-sensitive zones sometimes seen in the news, consider the following statement. First statement, eco-sensitive zones are the transition zones around the protected area that are declared under the Environment Protection Act 1986. And second statement, as per recent Supreme Court judgment, minimum 10 kilometers of ecologically sensitive areas is mandatory around protected area. Which of the statement given above is or are correct? A 1 only, 2, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, D neither 1 nor 2. Please try to answer this question. It's a very simple question. And comment your answer in the comment box. The answer, the detailed explanation and material for this eco-sensitive zones will be provided in our Telegram channels. The Telegram channels links are provided in the description box. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.